Right, so I've got another fun action-packed weekend coming up. Today I'm currently off to play a gig, 21st birthday party, and I'm playing it with Burn the Breeze, which is that band that I did the Battle of the Bands with. So we're going to be playing a mixture of cover songs and original songs, because that's what the person's requested. But it's the first time we're going to be playing a gig using all our own equipment. So I've got the PA and all the things that we need to run the sound there in the back of the van. So yeah, it's quite a lot of stuff we've got to worry about. But luckily we are getting paid for this one. So I've just showed up to the place now, and I think that's where we're playing, in that sort of function room just over there. But here's the equipment that we're going to be using today. So here's our monitors, and that's how we hear ourselves. And then there's my bass amp, bass guitar, there's the speakers over there, there's a couple of lights. Basically it's all the ingredients for us to be able to actually do this gig today. Having just watched back one of the videos, I'm just going to do a quick warning now to say that the next video you're about to watch, if you've got epilepsy, don't watch it. Or if you don't like bright flashing lights, don't watch it. There's a lot of them. In fact, there's a lot of them this episode, so just beware. So we've just plugged everything in, and now we're going to see how it all sounds. I've got my mixer right in front of me, and we're going to run the guitars through the speakers. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at. So yeah, we've got the guitar on this track, and you can see I'm going to turn it up slowly now, and it should come out. So we've got the sound check done now. One thing about sound checking for these sort of gigs is it's always quite awkward. Like, you'll be in the middle of sound checking, but you'll have your audience there watching, like waiting, you know, to watch the show. But I mean, there's no getting around the sound check thing. It's something that has to be done just so that if something goes wrong, it doesn't go wrong live, it goes wrong in the sound check and you can sort it out. But yeah, it's a little bit awkward. But we're ready to play now. All I need to do now is get changed.
And a special request from Ben. Happy birthday.
So I'm back from the gig now. I kind of thought that this gig that we just played, it was like a very good sort of learning experience more than anything. Like, don't get me wrong, we played well and stuff, but it was more for us to sort of see in the future, you know, like if we need better equipment. And from it, I did learn that we could have done with some better equipment, mainly sort of wires. All the wires that I've got are all like really, really bad. And I couldn't really hear my bass that well either. I mean, that's my own fault for having a quiet bass amp, but yeah, I'll sort those problems out so that in the future, when people are actually booking us for the weddings and stuff, it'll be a far better sort of experience for everyone. But, you know, it was a good gig and we had people dancing and stuff. So yeah, I was quite happy with it. But tonight I'm going to get quite an early night, because tomorrow I've got a Morrison's induction, which is at 11 o'clock. And it's meant to take about 3 hours. That'll take us to 2. And I've got to be in Middlesbrough for 5 o'clock because I've got a gig there. So I'm going to have to be rapid after that induction finishes, straight up to Middlesbrough, which for those of you who don't know, Middlesbrough's right next to Newcastle. I'm in Manchester, so it's like a 2.5, 3 hour drive. So yeah, you're going to have to be absolutely rapid about that. But yeah, it should be a stressful but fun day. Alright, so just got back from my Morrison's induction. Had to wear this smart shirt for it. But now we're on the way to Middlesbrough with a bit more time than I actually thought we'd have. It looks like we're going to get there at 4:10. And we're actually playing at 5:30, so I've got plenty of time. But I've got my shirt there that I'll be wearing at the gig. And oh yeah, during this trip, we've had so many different types of weather. Like, there was a rainbow, then it absolutely lashed it down. And now, like, you can see that it's so sunny, it's so weird. Oh, and my dad's just informed me that there was a bit of hailstone as well. So here in Middlesbrough now, I have to say it's absolutely delightful. Just actually drove past the venue and it's quite busy there, so that's good. But yeah, I'll show you inside. So back home now, back from Middlesbrough. Decent drive back. Just now sat watching some telly. The gig went really well today, and it was like a good warm-up for our next gigs that are coming up with Megan. We've got 2 headline shows, one in Manchester, one in Liverpool. The one in Manchester's on Friday, by the way, if anyone wants to go, get your tickets. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.